My name is H1.
デルモンテです。
やる前にやる元ですわ。
Alright, let's start it. Too much. Hey. Welcome to the show. Music share. About to get it poppin'. I bring the DJ Del Monte up in his beat. Hey, hey, hey. Well, we're listening to the Ghost in Tokyo. You guys are fucking fire. Let's get it. Yeah, yeah. Weed, wasabi, hot and spicy, get green, grinding, cheap and the highest. Too much.
In production, I think it's a unique label, you know, because nothing else like we do, you know what I mean? Because we did a Sangong, we did a Slick Chicks, we got me and YINGYANG, and you know, so many like good artists came from my label, and I think it's thankful to everyone who really listen to our music, just because we as we present as an in production just because of you, you know what I mean? Because you can listen to our music and you know, making like crazy timeline in this fucking time era. So like definitely like the in production cannot live without y'all. But yeah, I think the in production is gonna be a label that, you know, presenting some kind of crazy new Japanese music, you know, straight from Japan, like, you know? So yeah, hopefully, you know, in production can deliver some song out of this, you know, out of the world, like overseas in the future. And we're trying to do it right now, but I think yeah, we will proceed with, you know, with our might, and yeah, you never know. End of the day, you see my name, you see in production name, and then back of the world, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I think it's unique label. Follow us. Yep, that's all.
H1 in the building. Faites du bruit, Paris.
You ready? 2.
Yaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba. 毎日俺のスタイルはyaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba, oh, yaba. 毎日俺のスタイルは
I don't know. Enjoy your life. Enjoy yourself before anything else, right? Because that's your world, right? So it's like so many people are trying to live somebody else's world, you know, somebody else's time and shit, and they're trying to make them happy, but forget about their own happiness. So yeah, I think, yeah, just enjoy, you know what I mean? Even that's bad time, enjoy that shit, and you can just, you know, make something out of it. So before you die, you know what I mean? Enjoy till then, you know what I mean? So, that's a motto.
やる前にやる元ですわ。
それなんだ。
Yeah.
ちょっと思ったのが、基本的に俺らはその来るもの拒まず去るもの追わずっていうスタンスかなっていうのはなんとなく感じてます。はい。全然そのなんだろう、必要としてくれるなら角叩いてもらっていいですし、でももうそのなんだろう、いなくなっていく人たちとかもやっぱりいっぱいいることに対して俺らはそんなになんかちょっと待てよみたいなのはない付き合いだっていうスタンスだと思います。はい。であとやっぱ自分がそのハッピーじゃないと周りもハッピーになれないので、そこは常にいい感じになっていくようには心がけてます。はい。
Okay, go ahead.
特に僕実はなく ないって言えばないっていうか、その時々でかっこいいなっていうのはあったんですけど、その生涯通して誰かが一番好きみたいなのは今のところないんですよね。影響を受けてるのはまあ隣にいる人ぐらいですかね。ずっとやってるんで、はい、常にそれは影響を受けてます。でまあ、あえて言うなら、まあ、ミックスの時にはその、まあ、なんだろう、リファレンスっていうか、いつも聴く曲っていうのが、それはもう10年以上前に出してるそのケンドリック・ラマーの「道のリマバイブ」っていうミックスバイ DJ アリってやつが、そのアリってやつって言っていいのかな、まあ、ミックスしてるやつなんですけど、やっぱそれはとても素晴らしいミックスだと自分は思っているので、参考にさせてもらってます。
Oh yeah. For me, it's Eminem maybe. Yeah. The reason why I choose Eminem just because he's white. He's white, right? But he's, I think, rap god. You know what I mean? Top of the rap game right now because he sold so many records at the same time. He won too many battles and his technique, you can see, you know, kamikaze and everything, right? So, but the reason why I like Eminem is he's not black, you know, he's not a Spanish or nothing. He just not came from like the same. He came from rap era, but at the same time he's like outcast. Do you feel me? Like that's why I feel the same. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm a Japanese, I'm an Asian, and do the same shit, rap music. Maybe I'm not qualified for them because that's a black culture. That's more like you know what I mean? Their culture. But Eminem, you know what I mean? He came out. The reason why he's there now just because he can rap good, not just because he can rap good as a black people. He's much more better than him. You know what I'm saying? That's why like he got the crown and shit. So the reason why I love Eminem just because he's white and he's top of the game. You know what I mean? He's not black or not Spanish. You know, but he's just because he's rap, he get the qualify. He get the recognition for that. So yeah, it gave me a lot of courage. You know what I mean? When I see him, because you know. Can you imagine, like, you know, all black people and one white guy and then do rap and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you cannot rap good, they kill you, you know what I mean? So like that kind of environment, because I was in the same kind of environment when I was in New York, you know what I mean? When I go to fucking like new producer's house and my manager told me, ish rap, you know what I'm saying? But they don't know what I'm saying just because I couldn't rap in English at the time, so I just flow in the fucking Japanese. But that was an era, you know what I mean? That was a time that you gotta really improve you gotta really show yourself, you know what I mean? In front of so many people. But you know, for Eminem, yeah, they're much more harder than that, you know, because it's Detroit and an 8 Mile, so like it says, yeah. But yeah, that's why I love Eminem. Because don't get me wrong, I love so many artists in the rap game, but like still, you know, if I name one, you know, I would say Eminem, yeah.
I love hip hop, but never worship in hip hop. You feel me? I trying to not to change culture, but to destroy this fucking culture, to rebuild the fucking new culture out of fucking Asia. You already fucking know, man. So that's why I learned this fucking English to straight to talking to you. You know what I mean? Because you never thought about it, right? So let's get it.
Ghost in Tokyo. This album is like my first album made by all English and stuff. Because I always wanted to make all English, but I thought I couldn't because I'm Japanese, so like maybe I'm good for Japanese rap. That's what my thinking the first time. But nowadays my thinking is like this: why you don't present any kind of like thoughts or like thinking or like information to Western culture? Because like the whole hip hop shit came from Western culture, you know what I mean? Even rap. You know, people think that rap came from Jamaica, but it's not, you know what I mean? Rap itself came from England back in 9th century, you know what I mean? So like, they invented this culture, which is rapping, you know, which is, you know, rhyming with the words and you can just put your thought in it. We learned that shit, right? From black people or Hispanic people, Spanish people, you know what I mean? We learned this shit from Bronx, New York. then why all the people, even Asian rappers, they are trying to be like Americans? You know what I mean? Like why? I mean, nobody asking these questions. Like, you know what I mean? Like we as an Asian, I mean, we never know because they called us Asian, but we never know, right? We can define our new generation or new generational type of thinking, and then especially we can use this kind of word in English, right? So like, why we not presenting this kind of thought to them? You know what I mean? Basically, why do we have to accept all the culture from West? Then why do we have to copy all the shit? You know what I mean? And you trying to be like them? No, you are not, right? We are not. So like, reason why I make this album, Ghost in Tokyo, just because I thought that, you know what I mean, I can just start rapping in English, but at the same time, me as in a Japanese or me as an Asian, I can spit some different than any Western rappers, just because Western rapper based on Christ, Jesus Christ culture, you know what I mean, Protestants, everything, like it's based on the religious thing. So that's why they believe in good and evil, you know what I mean? But we do have a much more deeper culture, like you know what I mean, China, like yin yang, you know what I mean, deeper culture. So that's why I like trying to bring this fucking deeper thoughts from Asia to their fucking throat, you know what I'm saying? Just because I can use this word as a weapon or at the same time as a wisdom. You know what I mean? Otherwise, why do we have to do rap to present our thinking? Because there's still war outside. You know what I mean? Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Russia. You know what I mean? They war outside. And then we only speak in the Japanese. That means like you can just only speak to your own kind, like Japanese people. But Japanese people don't do shit because they not really know. They don't really know this is not a Japan. This is more like American soil, you know what I mean? But we do have to realize that we can just listen to this music, but at the same time, we're receiving the information. At the same time, we're receiving the information, tell another generation to make another fucking error. So that means like, you have a responsibility to receive the information to give next to the next generation. So I received the hip hop, I remake it, and I present to my ninjas. So that's what I'm trying to do. Not just to accept the whole culture from West and trying to copy it. No, I want to take the culture and then I want to make the culture better. I'm not the backfire of the culture. So yeah, that's what I'm about. So that's why I put the ghost in Tokyo, just because I don't want to be shown. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a ghost. But yeah, that was my first Clay album, so please check it out. Yeah.
はい。そんな感じです。
What do you mean そんな感じ？
いや、僕は一番タイトル曲一番好きですね。はい、あの曲の中では自分がトラック作ったんででも作った時にもうこの曲はこういう感じでいくってもう俺決めてるからってこれは誰にも聞かせないでみたいな感じで言われたんで。でそれであの曲できてゴーストイントできて、でそれでもうこれがこのアルバムかっていうところはなんか自分の中でカチッてきた感じですね。
Yeah, like even I learn English from like people, but like at the same time I play games and I learn English from games, you know, because there are so many conversations in the game, so like you can just learn, this is how they express themselves in this way and that way, you know what I mean? So like I play my game, but at the same time, this is only excusable, like at the same time I learn, but this, yeah, but I learn English at the same time. I'm not playing games, I analyze games. No, I was playing. But you know, there's so many ideas in the game, because like it's between movie and game is different, because movie is you just take the information from the fucking screen, right? But like a game, you can create, you can just do your move in the game, and you can beat the game, right? But like it's difference. There's big difference between movie and games. But like yeah, that's why I love games, because if you play game, if you conquer the game, you can achieve, and then you learn how to get the enemy, you know what I mean, how to kill the enemy, whatever. So you gotta really be smart, you know what I mean, to play game these days. Not like Mario Brothers and shit no more, bro. But yeah, still, I even Braindance, I took the idea from a game called Cyberpunk 2077. They have some term called a brain dance in the game. Brain dance, which is take a little shot into the brain. You can see the like other people's memories and stuff. So like I took the idea into my song, which is brain dance. Yeah, that's the same meaning. And yeah, so it helps me a lot. You know what I mean? For the games and even movies and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, of course animation, like you told me. Even Ghost in Tokyo, he took the sample from Ghost in Shell. So like yeah, we really love the movie, like Ghost in Shell, Akira. No, I don't have anything.
Metaphor,
yeah, it's just metaphors, and like the Mario came from Japan basically. Mario looks like an Italian guy. He got the beard hair and shit. I think he's Italian. Yeah, but like thing is, he came from Nintendo, right? So I use Mario as a Japanese rapper metaphor because he came from Japan. But at the same time, Mario eats mushroom, right? And then he gets big, power up. You know what I mean? And he eats stars.
Yeah.
And then he be like invincible. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, you feel me what I mean, right? Like Mario is kind of draggish, you know what I mean, to me. So like I use a metaphor as in, or if you take something and you get fucking crazy hyper, or yeah, Mario, Yeah. through all this time, like I don't have that kind of like emotion, just because when you do something that you like or something you adore, like you don't really feel time pass, right? So like yeah, like even I thought I couldn't do rap good, this rap good when I was in States, but I had some other hope, I had some other thing to do, and so like yeah, even I had no money at the time, like I would not say that was a bad time, so yeah, maybe I should have something, but like if I think about it, if I remember, I don't remember nothing that oh, this is the end of life, no. So yeah, I think I don't have nothing. I'm sorry. What about you? 苦悩。
そうだね、いろいろまあ多分あったんでしょうけど、まあああしろこうしろ、ちゃんとなんかミックスしろみたいなとかいろいろあったのかもしれないけども、今は楽しいことしか覚えてないですね、やっぱり。はい。
Yeah, like we've been releasing one song in a week recently, and hopefully we can just put our song like on overseas playlist. But to do, I think we need to have something, pop in and make them surprised that kind of song. But we will be releasing like one song in a week, so like eventually we will get there, but hopefully they can listen to my music overseas, because that's my main goal for right now, not just because I'm rapping I was rapping in Japanese at first, but I realized, oh, maybe I can reach this much people, and maybe that's not the way to change the world, you know what I mean? Maybe I can reach much more people than only Japanese people with English lyrics, and eventually, end of the day, you never know, maybe I can be on a fucking like stage and shit. So yeah, keep trying, right? So that's how it is. Like every people, like you gotta keep trying till you get there. So as long as you have a hope in it and you're enjoying it, you won't be able to stop. So like, you just keep going with it and do you, you know what I mean? So as we do, you know what I mean? Do you too, you know what I mean? That's all.
いっぱい作り続けます。楽しくね。
Yeah, that's the main thing. We're gonna release TEAM2MVCH the next second EP compilation album, which is we call Too Much Volume 2, and we put a lot of like artists in it, include you know, like Tokyo Gal, Under the Lit, and Log Jam, and new artists and shit, and include my new songs and stuff, so you can check them out. And don't worry, we be releasing so many songs, so you won't be able to relax. So just get on me, you know what I mean? Thank you. Took too much. Alright, thank you so much. Yeah, gang.
生活マジギリギリバズっても3年後にはそうひっそりフィニッシュ俺と仲間は too much がっつりギリ死んでもクラスタカの中でしてる息
Wednesday on the go talking all they don't mean me Them hoes they too much for me My bouncers love me 5 million diamonds soon you will see me Be ready for me Get cozy when you walk to me Get cozy for me のぼせるような feeling 流した視線 finish 腹黒でも吐き出す息に変 Thursday through Sunday In the boothコンプぶち上げ携帯モードは airplane 飛んでいく曲たちと airplay Monday 92 making some moves Quick shoot with the bestie on the roof Yeah rock some hoops Pose to stay on the go Monday 92 making some moves Quick shoot with the bestie on the roof Yeah rock some hoops Pose to stay on the go
ジェギバルトランプと同じバーフィンチェーンソーぶって消えるお前のハーレン